What do we have here? A slime? No, it can't be a slime. It is a monster, though, and it appears to be injured. I should put it out its misery. Don't you think, Reginald? You are a bloodthirsty animal, Reggie. I thought horses were supposed to be tame grass-eaters. Alright. I owe you a sugar cube when I'm done with all this. This one seems to want to live. That's odd. I will not get on with it, Reggie. I heard it say something. You know I can't hear dumb monsters, which means it's... No. They're intelligent. It is wrong to kill them without assessing if they're a danger or not. Sometimes I wish you were a normal horse, Reggie. Hey, it is alright. I'm not going to harm you. Not unless you attack me. My horse seems to think I'm an idiot for doing so, but I became a knight to protect people. All people that can think, can speak, fall under that banner of protection. Oh, I better put this away. Better? Alright. Reggie, don't get any closer. I don't trust you not to kill them. I swear, there isn't a horse in this world more bloodthirsty than you. That was not a compliment. I know better than to argue with you. So you can talk. Reginald would never have let me down if you couldn't. Always listening to the wind, he likes to say. Do you have a name? We will have to give you one then. Not right now, though. You appear to be injured. Is there anything I can do to help? I have a tiny bit of healing magic, but I'm not sure if it will help you or hurt you. Shush, Reggie. I also know a small amount of herbalism. I'm not sure if it would help you, though, since it focuses on humans. Whoa! What are you doing? You're leaking. I'm honestly not sure if that's blood. Is that blood? That's kind of why I thought you were injured, so I'm both hoping it's blood and not, because I don't want you to be in pain. Lay back down, please. If you need something, I can fetch it. Like I said, I know my plants, so if that's what you're trying to get up for, I can find it if you can describe it for me. I guess I do get a little annoying. That's why I'm out here, patrolling with only Reginald by my side, actually. My fellow Silver Shields don't like patrolling with me, since I tend to blather on a lot. Maybe that's why my magic allows me to talk to intelligent creatures. Right, you were getting up for something. What for? Just tell me and I can get it. Reggie will come with me. Don't want him eating you while I'm gone. Fine. Maybe you wouldn't eat them, but you would probably trample them back into goo. That is what I thought. Now, if you don't mind. I don't think that plant grows around here. Not nearby, anyway. It's usually found at the base of trees, overgrown by larger plants it hides beside. There might be a good place to find it, up in the road ahead. We can take you there and get you all patched up. Yes, you will, Reggie. I'm here to protect the kingdom, and that means you are too. This slime may not look like the average citizen, but they are still under my protection as a thinking person. You will help me with that, or so help me, I will restrict your sugar cubes, apples, and carrots for a month. Fine, 2 weeks. Because lately you have been mean to me. You don't respect me or listen to anything I say. I've had enough. Thank you. I'm sorry for being harsh, but you're not really giving me much of a choice here. They need our help if... Can you tell me if that is blood, please? Alright. Where was I? Oh. They need our help if they're going to survive. I can't find the herb to heal them in time unless you carry them on your back. You're going to do this, Reginald, one way or another. Good boy. I'm going to pick you up, okay? Here we go. You're heavier than I thought you'd be. Oh, that's not... I didn't mean to be, You're not overly sensitive about your weight, are you? Humans tend to be, so maybe I shouldn't have mentioned such a thing. Of course I'm a knight. You see this badge here? This is the crest of the Order of the Silver Shields. We are a united wall against things that may threaten the kingdom from within and without. I have been a proud member for 2 years now. Shush, Reggie. I don't even know that part. I've been in nearly every Order of the Kingdom at this point. Except the Order of the Sky. You have to be a griffin to get into that one. I've been a member of the Cleansing Flame, the Knights of Water, and now the Silver Shields. I just can't seem to... Here, hide under my cloak. That should do until the patrol passes. Hello, my fellow Silver Shields. Doing good work today. I'm just helping this poor one get back to safety. Their cottage is a little too far, and they injured themselves. I couldn't pass up on the opportunity to help. Don't let me keep you from your duties. Carry on. May the light of the sun always warm you. I think they're gone now. You can take the cloak off. Oh, I guess that means you haven't been around the kingdom for that long. Or do you just tend to avoid humans? Right. Sorry. I'm not considered the best knight around. I have a tendency to have my own take on the Oath of Knights, and most orders don't really like it when you take your own path on these kind of things. That's not funny, Reggie. Just because I include all intelligent beings on my quest to protect, doesn't change that I'm still following the oaths I took. It's only it wasn't the way they intended the oaths. It wasn't my fault they added the subtext in small print to a spoken contract to do good and protection for people. Well, let me see if I can remember all the reasons I've been kicked out of the other orders. There's a 3-strike system, so I technically had 4 reasons that I was kicked out from the others. They already have a strike with the Silver Shield. I don't know what I'm going to do if I get kicked out again. There aren't any other knightly orders I can apply to. Right. The reasons I was kicked out. I started with the Legion of the Cleansing Flame. They're monster hunters, primarily, and, well, since I can hear intelligent monsters, thanks to my magic, I may have rescued a creature or two that I probably shouldn't have. Fine. It was a bunch of monsters that I shouldn't have trusted to behave when I saved them. The Legion was overly generous in overlooking many of the incidents I caused, and so I always cleaned up after my mistakes. Plus, I always did good work the rest of the time. may have liberated a baby phoenix in a Cerberus pup that the Legion were attempting to train, since they are reportedly able to be trained. I didn't realize that doing so would bring disaster the way it did. The baby phoenix burnt down a small village nearby after promising me she would go home. The Legionnaires barely managed to corral her before she went on to another village. Even then, there were casualties. You couldn't sweep that under the rug like they had the others. The Cerberus pup thought it'd be fun to gather all the dogs and wolves in the vicinity to rebel against the two-legged monsters. Again, not something that could be swept under the rug, especially since no one likes hurting dogs. That'd be good, anyway. I resigned after the pup was recaptured. They didn't exactly heap the blame on my shoulders, but everyone knew. You're very curious for a slime. Is that typical of your race? I don't know all that much about the slimes, since you tend to keep yourselves hidden. That much I understand. I have to hide in plain sight myself, after all. No one feels comfortable around a monster talker. No, I'm not a tamer. Not exactly, anyway. That requires a brute force crushing of the will of the monster one is trying to tame, and I just don't like that. I'll settle with just communicating with the intelligent species. You don't miss a thing. Yes, I'm avoiding the subject. We should be near where the plant we need to heal you should be found. Let's dismount, and then I'll go over what happened with the Knights of Water. Reggie, you've been awfully quiet. You feeling alright, old boy? Ah, that's good to hear. Alright, let's get you down. I suppose I should give you a name. I don't want to go shouting out, "Hey you," or "Slime," whenever I need your attention. Don't worry. I'm not avoiding it, promise. I just don't want to leave you without a name. Let's see. How about Monet? Or perhaps Corwin? You could go with Oren, too. Do any of those sound appealing? I like that one, too. Glad to meet you, finally. Now let's go take care of that wound, and you can hear the end of my sordid tale rushing out nearly all the nightly orders. Where to start? Well, since I resigned quietly after the incident with the Phoenix and Cerberus, there wasn't an official reprimand on my nightly record. The Knights of Water only saw I did good, and had the title of Monster Tamer. Not a lie, technically. Anyways, they hired me immediately. There was only one problem. I can't swim. Reggie, I didn't ask you. Yes, I know I was being dumb, but I want to protect people more than anything else in the world. I thought being able to swim didn't matter, especially after I made a contract with a water horse. I fed him, and he rescued me if I ever fell into water. I didn't realize at the time that since I didn't impose my will on him, there wasn't really a contract. I was essentially helping a monster swim free in Kingdom waters, while feeding him and making him stronger. It wasn't. Turns out, water horses and kelpies look very similar, up until they mature fully. He'd been a kelpie the whole time. When he matured, he went hunting. I tracked him down and nearly drowned taking him out. I didn't like doing it, but he'd become a danger to the people I'd sworn to protect. He left me no choice. Unfortunately, the Knights of Water found out. Both that I couldn't swim, and I was responsible for the Kelpie attacks, in a way at least. I was asked to resign, since my talent as a monster tamer was vastly overstated, and I'd gotten people killed. Precisely. The Silver Shields aren't picky about who joins their ranks. They're strict on discipline, and any bad press on their name is harshly punished, but they need the numbers to protect the people. Especially since they protect people from bandits, monsters, crime, corruption within the nobility or the knightly orders, and a whole list of other things. I probably should have joined the Silver Shields first. Aha! I found it. Come on over here so I can apply it. Then we'll have a sit down and talk about what to do next. Hey, where did you go? Oh. I guess they slipped off while I wasn't looking. They must have found the plant before I did. I hope things go well and we can meet again. In the meantime, Reginald, we should return to patrolling. The darkness of the world doesn't rest, and neither should we.